Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to Strider. We're kind of in a weird position here, if I can find the map so I know where I'm going. This game is both short and long. Like, sometimes just wandering around trying to accomplish things seems a little short. Well, it seems a little long to wander around and try and accomplish things, actually. And then sometimes it feels very much like... Ooh, gotta be careful on these new spikes. They've introduced yet a third wall. We're in this black market section of the game. Let's just climb up here as quickly as possible. And get back to where we started at the beginning. Yeah, it feels a little short when you look at the percent completed, and it feels a little long when you consider how much time it takes to get somewhere, even when you're effectively trying your best to move as quickly as possible. Well, perhaps I'm ineffectively trying. I'm trying my best, but I'm being ineffective about it. Another thing. What? What was the deal with the audio there? That audio did not play all the way through. And we've got new color enemies. We're collecting more concept art kind of quickly. We're in this underground city that I don't know how you build an underground city that has neon lights unless your city was here in the first place and then got ignored. It's kind of interesting here that the treadmill is as fast as I run, and it is only works on the top, but from the bottom you can just hang. And where are we trying to go? I guess we'll look for secrets. So another style of wall. It feels definitely like the game is going to get crazier and crazier with the transition limits. And if I'm not careful, I'm going to run into scenarios like that where I potentially die.
An intruder has been detected within our walls. Please remain calm. Our defenses will protect us.
So they're considering you an intruder. Interesting. And that knocked me back quite a distance. Let's... Before we reach this, see if we can get in here. Nope. And I suppose if I wanted to get everything, I'd have to do something like that. Of course, I'd have to be able to hit these two things in time. Interesting. Yeah, I don't think I can get up here. Well, maybe I can. all kinds of trickery going on. Concept art. Don't climb through the electrical barriers. I'm probably going the wrong direction. Yeah, but story intel has been unlocked. It wouldn't be bad for this reboot series to go back and tell the story of the previous Strider games. Like, you're gonna have a really difficult time allowing, even, let alone convincing players to go back and try to figure out some way to play an original NES game. And I suppose the trick here is just don't get hit too much. Again, in a scenario like that, you wonder how much damage these things would do on hard mode. And if there is some kind of extremely hard mode, how would that change things?
Hold fast, good citizens. This threat may be more than it seems.
I think that's what he said, what it was gonna say the last time. It would be nice if you could just walk in an area and not immediately be under threat of murder.
True citizens of the underground, the threat is among us. But I have been informed this threat is not the spawn of the evil one.
He's still a threat, but he's not a threat. And this is the second time we've gone somewhere and the camera just doesn't move up. That feels like an unfinished just area of programming. And I could see a lot of that in this game. That would explain for the kind of shortness. If they just had probably more than half a game made and they decided to squeeze some enemies that were going to be later in the game closer together, that would explain the first part of playing this game. And this is kind of pretty, I'll say, but it's not amazingly interesting. I can't go through that door. We've been quickly through the city, which, remember when we first arrived at the city, like almost nothing happened there. Seems like I'm gonna have to come all the way around or do some kind of boss fight. We went through the subway. We kind of just ran through that. I guess this is the way to go. Like, I kind of would have preferred, this is just the subway being reused. I would have preferred to stay in one area for a longer time.
So, you are the one causing the disturbance? The enemy of the enemy is my friend. How can I help you, friend?
What's funny is this 2D animation looks nothing like the 3D animation.
The temple key. Yes.
A key to the tower.
Like, the 3D animation looks way older. But maybe that's because I'm wearing a different skin.
Time is short. Where can I find this key?
Naughty is free.
See, that would kind of suck if I wear a different skin, it changes all the other characters' skins. It should have warned me about that.
I shall destroy your beast.
So we need to kill this millipede creature, which I imagine is going to be like the dragon. Enemy intel. Maybe we'll get a new ability. Well, I'm not gonna try to pronounce that. Mutant millipede time. Alright. So we've got option A, which uses some energy, and option C. And because my energy refills, and options don't seem like they really are timed or broken apart, I think as soon as somebody arrives, I can just do an option C on them. See, that's already a major amount of damage to him, and he's barely done anything to me. A little bit of acid could prove to be problematic if he develops a second phase type of attack. This could be a little problematic, but option C makes not too much work on that. And look, you can just kind of do option C over and over again. And he's dead. This is just a cutscene. Oh, there's an electric thing up there that I can't see. And this refills your health also after killing the guy. Yeah, defeating bosses, insect troop, infected symbiotic carcass. Interesting.
Stay strong, true citizens. The threat will be eliminated.
So now we have an idea of who was causing the black marker people trouble. And they can be a little strong, and they kind of have a problem of leaving piles of things that apparently just disappear after a certain time, because it doesn't really strike me that it's actually doing any damage. Like, let's just watch it. Yeah, it just breaks after a certain time. I get the idea of falling action, but honestly, I would have preferred to either have been fighting things to get to this point, or just never fought anybody in this area, or maybe fought people later on, like, because I walked all the way to this point and I was fine. There were no real enemies to deal with. Am I wasting my time climbing up this? I don't know.
You are indeed a true warrior, and I, a man of my word. Here is your key.
So he gives me a key. Standard kunai. Multi-directional throwing knives. Kunai can slice through lesser enemies and damage or stun large enemies. Use right stick to aim, use B or right trigger to throw.
The gravitron is the key to his tower. It's located deep within the temple.
Tell me of this gravitron.
The first prototype has been buried deep in these underground caverns. It will be difficult to disable, but I can tell you the sequence.
I do not intend to disable it. I intend to destroy it.
Well, that is an option.
See, I kind of feel like I should have turned off my ability, my costume change. So D-pad, D-pad, D-pad. Alright. Seems like the kunai just throw and you have an infinite number of them, but they don't come back very fast. And they do take energy. Alright, good to know. Where are we going this time? Where game? Where? Oh, they want me far back at the beginning. Let's see. Will the kunai open this?
Restricted area. Access denied.
Well, if the kunai are supposed to open that, I don't know how. Oh, I see. You shoot these things, then the doors open. So, anytime we see those kind of doorways, we now know that there's more of a trick to them. And that was a nice thing. The only problem I would say is that we ran into the black market intel guy, and I was hoping he would sell something to us and be kind of a menu merchant character, since he is a merchant character in storyline wise. It also kind of makes no sense that the key is also kunai. These two should be rather separate things. Well, I guess there was nothing up there. And which way are we going now? I guess we're still going this way. So I'm still on the reflect blade. I don't even know if there's a way to change that. Kunai range upgrade. As soon as we had a kunai, we ran into an area where you could get an upgrade for it. That is unsurprising. More and more, it feels like you're wasting your time fighting these enemies, though. Alright. Come on. Alright, this is gonna prove to be a little difficult. Running through there, that area. Let's see, there's another section up top here. So if it's not too much of a hassle, I'd like to get up there. Okay. Alright, so sometimes you can just throw a kunai on the through doors. I don't see how you make this. Maybe. Maybe I could drop down, jump, and then double jump. Oh, this is asking a lot of the player. Kunai upgrade. And is there any way out of here? Not really. Wow. And you can't just hit these things, you have to hit them with a kunai. Alright. Well, the good news is it doesn't look like there's probably anything else unless there's something right in that section to collect. 75% of items have been acquired in this zone. That is kind of a shockingly high number. So, back we go. There's just water here instead of slime or acid, which is kind of interesting. And then we have green spikes instead of red spikes. For as much as this map doesn't reveal, I would like a new game plus that would show these sections either revealed or some way to do a triple jump or fly through it. I imagine it might not matter though. Like, see, I just did a double jump there and it just revealed that there probably is nothing in that black spot. Did we miss anything? Nope. Refill the health to full. You save automatically, so that's not even a choice. And then we're back to these bugs. I just did a triple jump on accident because the game didn't want me to land on a ledge. Where do I need to go? Wow. Feels like there should be a phoenix flying area. Like, I don't see a real reason to need to transverse this whole section a second time. And, you know, some fast travel ability at this point in the game would have probably worked fine. That was an interesting sound effect. And then we're back to the draining of the 3 pipes, and there are different types of enemy here. So there's like one collectible there, there's one thing up there, there's one thing over here. I just don't think so. No. Like, it doesn't strike me as the right time to try to go for 100% collections in any level. The story has changed on us. We've got even more difficult enemies. And now down we go. So, is the idea that the flying copters are also infected by the, I don't know, husks? Maybe that is the case. And we're now in the underground temple. So where's that on the world map? We are in the underground. We were in the processing, I believe, before. I think we haven't been to military headquarters. And I'm pretty sure we haven't been to the research facility or the tower or above Kazakhstan City. That being said, it seems like these two lower sections are pretty wide areas, whereas in the city itself, maybe it's kind of wide. Some of these other sections are kind of small. So if we get to a point where we just want to mop up and collect as much, collect 100% of the collectibles, some of the smaller areas might be really easy to do, depending on whether or not the old areas are full of the most powerful enemies, general enemies that you can have, because it's very possible we will. Kunai don't do anything there. At this point, Kunai also would be very useful in like, it would be rather useful in collecting all of the energy orbs. So I have to hit this. To get to this point. You know, firing straight up with the kunai is not working. And again, I just shot through the thing. So, I guess that works. So let's just get in the right place and reflect these. Collect that. And I guess you just have to get it quite in the right place. Locate the graviton. And I imagine that's what they wanted me to do. We're in another kind of church-like area where the emperor is being worshipped. So I kind of wonder if this is supposed to be some kind of Asian Russian country combined, like in some futuristic world where both Russia, kind of ancient Russia, or Russia of a few decades ago, combined with China having a heavy hand emperor leadership of many decades, if not centuries ago. If those two ideas of countries and leadership somehow merge together. What if I did this? That doesn't. Option A kind of works, I suppose. It protects you. I don't know about this though. I don't know if adding sections where you get locked in areas and like, where's all this water going? Getting locked in areas doesn't strike me as the most interesting things to do. We haven't acquired a single item in this zone, which that is incredibly good news, because that tells me that all of the little energy balls that we've been collecting up to this point don't count. Excellent news. Excellent news. I don't have to be obsessive about that. I kind of like Strider's original outfit, so I'm going to go back to this way. Maybe each one of these outfits is a character from a previous Strider game. We can look at the upgrades. The last few of these may take a while to find, and I may have missed them. We're at 32.5% done, which puts us 1/3 of the way done with the game, and I'm not certain on how that's calculated. Are we 1/3 of the way done with the story, or are we 1/3 of the way done with all the collectibles? Because I wouldn't be surprised if we were actually 2/3 of the way, or even more, done with the story, and we're only 1/3 with the collectibles. Anyways, it's been another 30 minutes. That's it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want a friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.